Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here for Trackside Racing Network. I'm your host, Adam Chapman, having a few technical difficulties. Hopefully, we got it worked out. I'm going to kind of keep it on this for a little bit, but welcome, everybody, to the show. Welcome, everybody, to the broadcast. Should be a fun night of racing here for the ASL Series, ready to get underway here in just a few moments. The car is currently out on track at the moment. Let me know in the chat who you're pulling for, who you want to win. Should be fun here as we get set to go around this 1 mile racetrack. Should be good. Trent Ringler managed to win last week. We'll talk a little bit about that here and the upcoming laps and stuff in a few moments. But Adam Matz comes in here still leading the championship series with 2 wins this season as we get set to go racing here in just a moment. We have Ringler, by the way, picked up the win at Michigan last week, where we had 25 drivers, of course, New Hampshire Motor Speedway. We do have this race before we actually have a week off for Independence Day next Sunday night. So I hope everybody enjoys their time with that. But I'm looking forward to tonight's race as we get set to go around this racetrack. Hopefully I don't have any more technical problems. I'm kind of just waiting to see if it happens, but who knows. Let me know in the chat who you guys are pulling for around this place. It should be fun. Like I said, this track, it was only right at 1 mile, if I'm not mistaken. It might be a little bit longer than a mile. Yeah, 1.058, so just a hair bit longer than a mile. Of course, tonight's race is going to be fun. Getting set to go. This track opened back in June the 5th of 1990, so quite a bit time ago. Trent Ringler on top of the board. How about Trent? We talked about him picking up the win last week at Michigan. Here he is on top of the board. He wanted to give these guys a head start, it would appear, because he is currently first right now after leading last week. Led 26 laps at Michigan with Jeff Eunice, Dwayne Hunt finishing in third, Johnny Avila finishing in fourth, Bentley Glasser finished in fifth last week, Hunter Waters, Steve Eunice, Josh Connors, Joshua, and Charles Woods. I do want to mention no Jeff Eunice tonight. He is actually stuck in Denver, so we are hoping he can make it here for the next few races after this one. But we'll have to wait and see. I'm sure he'll be back in time for that one, literally 2 weeks from now. Let's hop over to the big screen and get set to go racing here from New Hampshire. I'm just making sure everything's cleared up a little bit here on my end as we get ready to go qualifying here around this track. Move this up here. There we go. Also, want to let you guys know, thanks everybody for tuning in last Wednesday night or Thursday night for the Red Sox Racing Series. I think we have an off week with them as well this week, but we will be back live this week on Tuesday for some dirt racing stuff. That's going to be fun. Eastern Shore Racing League getting in on Wednesday for the Sim 500. I need to check. Sim 500 might actually be off as well this week. I will check to confirm that. But are we off this week? Yes. So we will be off this week for the Sim 500 as well. So we only got one broadcast really this week. We do have a couple other probably that we'll do just for fun. But all right. Practice is over. Qualifying set to begin. Who we're going to watch first, we'll wait and see. As you guys see the pit boxes and the cars down there on the track. We'll see them guys get ready to roll out here momentarily. Who we're going to watch first? Looks like Patrick going to be the first one off the track. That's who we will currently watch here in the number 93 car. Infinite Hero on the front of that, number 93. Still one of my favorite paint schemes in the series. We'll see what Patrick can do as he begins his first lap here at New Hampshire in this Xfinity Chevrolet. You see him running that higher line. Going to try to arc it off a little bit to get the run out of the corner. There you go. And probably wanted a little bit more of an arc, but we'll see how he does. It sounds like he's actually shifting down a gear. Could be down shifting in the third, I would guess. Maybe in these corners. See if we can listen. That is loud. Let's see. Is he downshift here in turn 4, 3 or 4? Does not seem to think so. Back up through the gears. And a 31.201, which will put him P1 at the moment. Let's jump back and check on Michael Trevarthen. Bentley Glasser jumps to the top of the board. 31.111. Josh Connors now second. Patrick still third and now fourth. But here is Trevarthen. And at number 31, Racecraft. It's good to see him back in here. Working out of turn 4. Coming to the start-finish line. Let's see what Trevarthen can do. Across the start-finish line. 31.227. Good enough for P7. David Kamara, one of the season sponsors, or the sponsors on his car here tonight. That clocks by Christopher Camaro. Clocks by Christopher, of course, the championship sponsor for these guys, which is absolutely awesome. You guys can see that right there. Clocks by Christopher.com. On the front of that O2 car. Check them out. Thank them once again. They also got a Facebook as well. Talks about Christopher does. They do an awesome job with the championship trophy for these guys. So it's pretty cool. David Kamara not where he wanted to qualify with a P14 qualifying effort. Here we go a little bit further back. Hunter Waters. Never mind. Hunter Waters goes to 13th. Johnny Villa jumps up. Bentley Glasser goes to second on the board. Here's Blaine Adams. In that 6 car, a little bit slowly coming off the line and cross start finish line. Probably wanted a little bit more. Yeah, good enough for 15th. Make that 16th place. Kian Riley out here in the 77 car. Toyota Supra coming through turn 4. See what he can do coming to the start finish line. Good lap there, 30.998, going to be good enough for P2. Levi Poland across the start-finish line, P10 with a 31.192. Good lap there. It's nice looking paint too. I like that. Trent Ringler heading out to the track, just now getting started on his out lap. We'll see what the driver of that FSR Toyota Supra can do. Looking to be a 30.963 as he works through turns 4, coming to the green flag. First lap looks like it will be the fastest out of these, so see what he can do here. Cross the start finish line. You see him going to run that higher line here at this track. They tend to run that a little bit more, and especially in the entry. Run that higher line. Oh, almost getting the wall. We'll see. Pushing it to the max right now. Sitting at about 18 seconds currently. About 40 seconds left here in qualifying. Here he comes out of turn number 4. Did he shut it off? We'll see. No, he did not. Cross the start finish line. Maybe good enough for the pole. Pole for Trent Ringler. 30.957. You talk about close. Johnny ran a 9.63, so. Corey Benton working out of turn 4. Looks like he's going to be able to get his lap down here as well. With about 15 seconds remaining here in qualifying. Across the start-finish line. Definitely wanted more than that, I'm sure. Going to put him at 21st position out of the 21 that has qualified. Looks like we got 25 drivers here again tonight as well. Charlie Woods, Stephen Llewellyn, Alan, Todd Craig, and Todd Guest did not qualify. All right, so we'll take a look here at your starting lineup. Real quick. Also, while these guys are starting to grid up, do want to shout out Max Pappas, MPI, for their sponsorship. We appreciate that so much from them. Also, Butt Kicker as well. Thank you for that. Let's see. We will get to line up for you guys here momentarily. Let me just input something. Here you go. Here's your starting grid for tonight's race. You guys can see Trent Ringler up front here. Johnny up in second. Adam Matz. Brett Adams out there in 7th. Dwayne Hunt, good qualifying effort there for 9th and 10th for Patrick. Good qualifying effort there for Patrick, able to hold on to a top 10 in qualifying. Levi Poland, pretty good start. 11th, Joshua Steve Eunice, Jesse Bennell, Ray Polking, 15th. Hunter Waters, 16th. William Kemp, clocks by Christopher's own David Kamara, Blaine Adams, Brandon Adams, Corey Benton, Todd Craig, Todd Guest, Charlie Woods, and Stephen Llewellyn. I think it's actually Stephen Llewellyn. Anyway, there's your look at the cars as they get up on the grid. Ready to roll here from New Hampshire as we get set to go. See somebody pulling for Corey Benton in the 37 car over on YouTube. Thanks to everybody watching this on YouTube. Thanks for everybody watching us over on Facebook as well. We appreciate it. As we get set to go, green this time by, you see the pace truck leading the field here this afternoon. One thing about this track, it's always slick when we race here. I expect the track is probably up in the hundreds as well here tonight. We'll find out here in a little bit, but we get set to go. Green flag this time by. We wait for the pace truck to drop off. Set to get week number 6 underway here from New Hampshire. Maximus says he's pulling for Benton as well. Jessica pulling for Todd Cray. Here we go. Green flag set to come out. Pace car is in. Green flag set to wave in the air. It is 125 laps here tonight. Green flag out of the air. We're racing live from Maine. The green flag out of the air. On the backstretch we go. Watching the battle right now high above the track. You see that 24. You see the 31 and 15 there as well. I said Maine, by the way. I actually mean New Hampshire. Sorry, my bad. Close enough. Brett Adams back here. Brett Adams side by side. 23 in the 9. Adams in the 23. Adam Matz right there on the outside. And that Max Pappas Inc. number 9 Ford Mustang. Racing the 4 to his inside as well. On board right now is Brett Adams. Running that low side. You see this higher side. That is the preferred line here. You can make passes using the low side, but preferably you want that far outside. Kind of like right there where the 23 is now. That's your preferred line. And he is able to take that spot away by taking that line away from that. So by the way, I do not see Todd Craig here. I'm looking for him. Did he not grid up? He may have not actually gridded up. He was in here. But right now, I do not see him unless I'm just looking over him. See this old tight racing back here to 5-6 and the 37. This is actually a little bit further back in this field. Got the 09 here with William Kemp, Steve Eunice, David Kamara, all mixed into this. As we stay side by side right here with these two guys. 09 William Kemp, 16th, trying to take 15th away. Working out a turn 4, or 2, sorry. Still on board with William Kemp right now, looking at him in this 09 car. Up front, it is still Trent Ringler leading the way out by 8.5 tenths over Johnny Kian Riley, still third now. Bentley Glasser in 4th. And Josh Connors, your top 5. So Marcus sits 6th. Right now, the biggest mover of the race, even though we just got started, is already up 4 spots. That is Jesse Bennell here in the 96. He just moved into the top 10. Now trying to take over the 9th place away. He is at 4. Make that maybe 5 spots here as they come to the start-finish line. He is one of the biggest movers at the moment. The biggest dropper that we've had so far. Brandon Adams in a 43, who is he's in 23rd right now. And then Ray Polking also down 3 spots. We got a lot of guys pulling for Benton. Benton right now just taking his time a little bit further back in the field right there in the 37 car. You guys can see him right there. There he is. Currently in 20th place. He's just taking his time. A long ways to go still. No use to tear your stuff up. And plus you can save a little bit of tire by doing so. So we'll keep an eye on him as this race continues on. On board right now with Michael Trevarthen crossing the start-finish line, going down the end of turn number 1. There he is right there in that 31, running the far outside lane, trying to run down Josh Connors. JC Racecraft 31, down 1 spot from where he started at the moment. Levi Poland, Patrick trying to put a pass on Poland here. This would be for 11th. Patrick too is inside, sliding up the racetrack a little bit. Got to 17 there as well. Josh went at DeWalt Ford as they worked on the backstretch here at New Hampshire. Once again, this track only a mile long, so this is not a very long racetrack. 31-second lap times here, however. Very tight corners at this place. It kind of reminds you of Martinsville in a way, but of course you don't run the low side as much here. Patrick looks like maybe some contact there between himself and the 91. Yeah, it looks like there may be a little bit of damage on the back. You see right there of Poland's car, a little bit of damage right there. Patrick, I don't see too much on his, but definitely a little bit of contact there. You also see Hunter Waters. He is at 2 spots in the 7 car right there, that green and white Chevrolet. While we're sitting here racing, just a reminder, last week Trent Ringler was the winner of this race at Michigan last week. And also just to let you guys know, we do have next week off before we have 4 races in a row before we head into the playoffs. Richmond, Daytona Road, and Oval. That is on the same night in Chicagoland, July the 25th. Levi Poland getting passed by number 27. Yeah, he will take that spot away. You also see, looks like Todd Guest there as well in that 5 car trying to make a pass on the inside of Poland. Ever since Poland had that little dust up a few moments ago with Patrick, he has kind of fallen back a little bit here. He is actually down 5 spots from where he originally started. Up front, however, it is this guy, Trent Ringler, currently leading the field here at New Hampshire as he works off turn 2 in that Toyota. Currently has been out front for all 15 laps. Currently leading this one. Right behind him is Johnny Avila right there in the 63. Lakeside Automotive. Kian Riley currently in 3rd right now. So far, no changes inside the top 4. And Josh Connors is inside the top 5. He just actually took that away a little while ago from Michael Trevarthen, who may be in a battle here with Dwayne Hunt. On board with Michael Trevarthen. Thing about this track, tire wear is going to be pretty big as this race wears on. Especially if we start getting longer runs. You got to kind of take your time and not to burn your stuff up in the first 15 or so laps. Up front, battle for the lead. Little mistake made by Trent, and Johnny Avila is there to pounce on him. Trying to take the lead away here in turn 2. Trent does have an outside lane, however. Johnny trying to clear him on that low side. Not going to be able to here in 1 and 2. Does he clear him here going into 3? Oh, right there, a little mistake. The 63 does have the nose out front. He will take the lead away. New leader coming out of turn 4. Johnny Avila takes the lead here in this one. Here on lap number 20 now. We'll keep an eye on that as that develops. Hopefully Trent did not burn too much of his stuff off here early. We'll keep an eye on that. A little bit further back to 23 and the 96. Jesse Bennell taking yet another spot away. Up 6 spots from where he started. He is our second biggest mover now, with our biggest mover being a little bit further back, and it is right here in P15. Up 7 spots is Todd Guess as he's trying to work his way up through the field. Pretty good racing though. Like, they're in this really small groups here, but everywhere you look is pretty much something going on. Waiting to see when pit stops could happen here. I'm going to guess it won't happen until about lap 40 or so, but maybe lap 50. Kind of keep an eye on that as that goes. Trevarthen giving up that 6th spot to Dwayne Hunt. By the way, Johnny is already out to a 6, or make that an 8/10 lead now over Trent Ringler here. We got a car maybe coming into pits. Brandon Adams slow on the racetrack. Looks like he's got quite a bit of damage in that 43 Ford Mustang. Pulls to the inside and let these cars go. Tough break there for Brandon Adams, unfortunately. Watched practice, a little bit of practice earlier. Watched these guys. They had a huge wreck on one of the practice things that they did. Patrick went flying through the air. Hopefully that don't occur in this one. Patrick currently sitting in P12, down 2 spots from where he started right now. Maybe get ready to give up another spot, because here comes the 27, the Tampa SUV Reynolds, previous champion of this series. Steve Units takes 12th spot away. Goes to show you how tough this league is. I mean, Hunter Waters usually runs really well. Todd Guess was one of our Final 4 last season as well. Ooh, a little bit of bump. There goes Hunter Waters. Spins to the inside. Will a caution come out? Not yet. Ooh, let's get a replay. think he gets in the back of the 93 right there. Yep. And spins himself to the inside. No caution comes out because he actually gets the car pointed in the right direction. And unlike NASCAR, there's not a caution for every single thing. So, you know how that goes. Josh Connors may be under a... Actually, he is moving up. I'm sorry. He just took away 5th place from Dwayne Hunt. And the number 15 alternates Chevrolet. Right on board here with Jesse for a moment. Jesse right now up 6 spots, currently in 8th, trying to run down Trevarthen for that 7th spot. Ooh, a little bit of a loose race car going into that corner. As far as it sounds like these guys could be downshifting here. Jesse's not though. Here he's chasing the car and you see his hands moving just a little bit, trying to work the car right now. Doing a nice job though. Up in 8th place. This guy we thought would have another good season. Unfortunately he hasn't produced yet, but could be coming. I know we got a lot of Corey Benton fans in here. He is now up 3 spots to 18th. So we'll keep you guys kind of updated on him as we go along. Still early in this race, 28 laps in. As you look at Todd Guess, our biggest mover right now of the race. Guess looking to the inside of the 23 of Brent Adams does take that spot away. Now Todd Guess up 10 spots from the drop of the green flag. Everybody's spaced out just a little bit right now as soon as I say that. Oh, we got a car in the wall. That was Patrick hard into the wall. Kind of a strange place for that to happen. We'll watch and see this replay. Did he have help from the 23? I don't think so. Oh, right there. 23 gets to the wall, comes off the wall into the 93. Patrick, pretty hard contact there with the wall. Ray Polking checking up nothing in the back of it. That's a tough break for Patrick. As Brent Adams, some heavy contact as well in that 23 car. There we go. Todd Guess, Joshua Shrift. Looks like Stevie is there in 10th as well. Todd now up 11 spots from the green flag. David Kamara getting passed by Corey Benton a little bit further back. As Hunter Waters looks to pass David here as well. And that clock's by Christopher, number 02. A little bit of damage on that 02 car. "33 laps in." We continue to tick away the laps here. Out up front, Johnny has pretty much set sail on the field. 2.5 second lead. Make that 2.6 second lead now. She works into turn 3. Trent Ringler still second. Kian Riley, Bentley Glasser in P4. We have started working into some lap cars here. Unfortunately, Blaine Adams goes a lap down. William Kemp will be the next, unfortunately for him. Is who Johnny will try to find next. Still a little ways away from that, though. Once again, no race next week for these guys. They do have the week off for Independence Day, of course. Richmond Raceway the week after that. That's going to be a fun one when we head to Richmond. And then it gets really weird because we go to Daytona Road and Oval the same night. Looking forward to heading there. Should be fun to do something a little bit different as we go there. And then from there, Chicagoland. Looking forward to that, and that will actually end the race this season, or will end the regular season. For these guys. Watching Todd Guest working up on the back end of Steve Eunice, trying to... Oh, what happened here? Josh Connors actually has fallen back a little bit. He was inside the top 5. He is now back to 15th. Did not see that he fell back. Jesse Bennell looks like he took that spot away as well just a moment ago. So Trevarthen back up to 6. Jesse into 7th. Josh Connors back 2 spots. Into 8th, there's Adam Mass. Again, we got Steve Eunice trying to hold back Todd Gass. And Gass right now our biggest mover in this race at the moment. To give you guys an idea of what our race leader's running. Actually, last time by, Ringler ran a little bit faster time. Actually, has closed in the gap a little bit here the last few laps. 33.036 for Johnny last time by. Ringler at 32.927. So the laps are starting to come back down for Ringler again. Does CC3 just get the wall? We need to take a replay. He may have scraped the wall because he gave up a lot of time just now in 3 and 4. Let's see what happened here. Did he touch it? He didn't touch it, but he gave up a lot of time. That lead down now to 1.5 seconds. Could start to see pit stops. These tires are pretty much shot on these cars. And you can see that Ringler has closed the gap in by quite a bit. He's getting about 0.8 the last 2 laps. So that's interesting. And that's continuing to close a little bit. We'll keep an eye on that. If that gets any closer, we'll make sure we jump up to it. Here you go. Dwayne Hunt, Kian Riley. This is for 3rd place. Dwayne Hunt's up 5 spots from where he started. Pit stops underway. Levi Poland has come to pit road. Brent Adams has come to pit road. So he's shaking some things up. David Kamara also along pit lane. I feel like it's going to bring everybody else into pit lane. They're going to try to cut this off in half. So 42, then around 84 or something like that. They'll come back down pit road. Which would be ideal, honestly, because you're not going to be able to do this race in one stop. So, or I don't think so anyway. I like the idea of pitting now. But here you go. Dwayne Hunt, Kian Riley for third place. Oh, 19, a little loose off the corner. Meanwhile, while that's going on, we're going to start to put some pressure on the 63, so we're kind of going back and forth here. All right, we got a little break there. Here you go. So the 19 and the 77. And it looks like the 19 for now will fall back in line. Right here for the lead. 26 coming to pit road. Smart call here by Ringler to come to pit road. Going to use on fresher tires to take the lead away from Johnny once this pit stop does happen. He should be your leader as long as nothing happens. So race leaders starting to hit pit road here a little bit as Ringler, the first one of our top 10 to hit pit road. Still a battle here for what will now be second. We'll keep an eye on that. Overall, it'll be third or fourth overall once everybody cycles through. As you see Dwayne Hunt, they're taking that spot away. Watch for the 77 of hit pit road. Not this time. Trevarthen, no, Glasser's on pit road in the 24. See him coming down. By the way, Trent Ringler on and off pit road, a 14-second stop. A really nice stop there for the 26 car. See the 24, going to be 4 fresh tires and fill it up. As Johnny's staying out here, which is very surprising to me. To give you guys an idea of how fast the lap times are and lap difference are. Last time by, as we got more stops coming, Josh Connor, Steve Unich on pit road, but last time by, Ringler, we'll have to wait and see, but definitely going to be so much faster here than the 63. 63 last time by had a 33.463. This time by, Trent Ringler will have a 31.305, so 2.2 seconds faster each lap right now. Johnny caught up a little bit behind us 09 at the moment. Johnny's still not on pit road. Kian Riley not on pit road yet as well. He is back in second because Dwayne Hunt has pitted right now up to 8th place. Is 8th and up, still on the lead lap. Trent Ringler right now is the last car on the lead lap. Of course, that will all cycle back through once these guys start to hit pit lane. And here comes possibly, nope. And honestly, the longer he stays out, I feel like it's going to hurt him more. You see right there, 24 going around. That's Bentley Glasser getting his lap back. Puts us 9 cars down the lead lap. Maybe he'll hit it this time since it's lap 50. Looks like he will not. Wow. He's not going to run us to 60. There's just no way, so. Just to FYI, Trent Ringler, the car that was up front battling Johnny for that lead, when Johnny still staying out, Trent running back down, but Johnny is up to 6th place. He has been on and off pit road and already back up to 6th place and continuing to run down some of these cars. As right now we still got about 7 cars that have not pitted. maybe 8. Yeah, it looks like around 8 cars that have not pitted. Oh. What happened there? Johnny's just giving way too much time up now. Is he out of gas? I think he's trying to do this on a one-stop race. Wow, if that's the case, I mean... Listen to Michael Trevarthen here as well. I just feel like you're giving way too much time, though. I mean... Well, maybe. I mean, I don't think he's the only one trying. I think Adam Matz might be trying it here as well. Wow, he's cutting the car completely off through the corners. Well, that's going to be interesting. Johnny trying a different strategy here. He's going to try this to make this a one-stop race. That's going to be pretty interesting to see if it's possible to do that. Meanwhile, Bentley Glasser is not saving gas. He is running at full speed right now and running these cars down really quick. I mean, honestly, if you're Johnny here, if you can't make the lap 60, I don't see you making it on a one-stop race. We'll keep an eye on it, though, and see what happens as this race continues on. We are almost to the halfway point in this one, which means Turn It Up will be coming up here soon. So far in this race, right at the halfway point, we'll go ahead and call it, 0 cautions have occurred. Everybody's still out there racing right now, with Johnny still out front. Todd Guest getting around Hunter Waters. And the number 5 car. Well, I mentioned Trent Ringler has just taken away the 4th spot on the fresher tires. Hunter Waters up on the outside, going to be giving up a couple spots here. Levi Poland goes around him. Joshua goes around him. Steve Unich also, but Hunter Waters, I think, on that same strategy. Yeah, he's trying to save here as well. Very interesting for these guys to be doing this. We're trying to make it on a one-stop race. They at least have to get to 60, I think, in order to do it. To have a chance at it. And it looks like they're going to make it to 60. One thing Johnny still has going for him, though, is the fact that he is saving a lot of gas here doing this. As Trent Ringler just took away 2nd place from Michael Trevarthen. I mean, you can hear it. His car, hardly any sound coming out of it. Let's see if he gets pit road here on 60. If he can make this 62, he'll make it all the way, but he's going to have to save some, I think. I mean, Ringler is closing in fairly quick here. There's Ringler right there. Now, if Ringler does catch you before Johnny hits pit road, it pretty much does not matter at all if you stayed out or not. Michael Trevarthen has hit pit road. Ray Polking has hit pit road. So there's a couple of cars that have trying this one-stop race is staying out. Let's see if the 63 comes this time. Here he comes. So Ringler's going to take the stop. This is going to give the 63 a chance at doing it on a one-stop race. I don't know. I feel like it may not work out for a lot of these guys, but we'll see. Who knows? All right, guys, we are at the halfway point of the race. You guys enjoy a few laps of turning it up here on TRN. Make sure you guys turn up your volume. Should be pretty good. So as we continue on here, it is Trent Ringler now back up front with Dwayne Hunt currently second. There's one thing I want to check. And as Kian Riley goes around the 15th with Josh Connors, there's one thing I want to check though. Back here at 11th is Johnny. Is he saving now? Yes, he is. So there you go. Already starting to save here on lap 69. Letting it roll into the corner. Actually, a very smart move here, to be honest. Because he's carrying so much speed in the corner. He's just letting the speed actually carry him in. Let's watch something here. Watch his miles per hour. Yeah, so he's not braking unless he really needs to. It's actually a good, smart thing, actually. Just to let it carry the momentum, carry him into the corner. The fresh tires, he's going past the people. I mean, he's a lot faster right now than the whole field. He's not a lap down. I mean, honestly, if you're a Wrangler here, there's a chance you're thinking about, hey, maybe I should hit pit road now. You know, because after these guys do hit pit road, it will go back to, you know, Johnny leading this race, I feel like. That's what I was saying as well. Maximus is kind of wild, to be honest. I mean, even still, like, he's doing it now. Let's see if we can see the RPM. It ain't going to show us on here. We'll just have a look at the bottom. I mean, he's basically just clutching, basically shutting the car off and coasting, which is kind of crazy to believe that he can do that, but he's doing a great job of it. I mean, his lap times right now is faster than the leader by doing so. Now, what just happened here? Make a mistake? Oh yeah, he goes washes up the track quite a bit there. Corey Benton, I know you guys was pulling for him, the 37. There he is. He's up 4 spots from where he started. Right now, not really near anybody like a pass, but we'll continue to kind of watch him as this goes on. Nobody right now really that close. There's Kian Riley and Jesse. These are probably the closest for position. He's a 46 there as well. Ray Polgar, he's actually a lap down back here in 18th, but still running way faster lap times than some of these guys. Remember, he was one of the guys that was also saving and trying to make this on a one-stop race. I mean, there's only a handful that's going to be able to do it. Probably about 3 or 4. Some guys are probably going to run out and probably have to pit. If I'm Wrangler now, honestly, I think I like the idea of pitting now instead of waiting around, you know. Just my personal opinion of it, but we'll see what's going to happen there. Levi Poland getting passed by Johnny there for 10th. With Johnny back inside the top 10. As you see a mess of cars right here. Right in front of Corey Benton here involved with it. Leading that little group. Of course, Corey, a little bit older tires than what the 77 has. But works around some of them. And Kian going to go to the inside with some fresher tires, try to not take that spot away, but continue to move up. Or try to move up to the field. Steve Eunice, Joshua Shrift. This is actually for the 8th position. Both pretty much even on tires here. 32 and 33 for them. Once again, waiting for pit stops to happen once again here for our race leaders. It should be happening within the next 10 or so laps, I would guess on that. Good racing right here with Steve. You know, it looks like Josh was involved with this. You see David Kamara. Kamara, unfortunately, not in this position battle. He's actually, unfortunately, back in 19th. But still fun to watch these guys go back and forth here for this. Right now, 0 cautions have happened here tonight so far. So we're kind of working the laps down really quick. Here's we're already coming to lap 83 next time by out of 120. As you see Todd Guess working up on Jesse here, both on the same amount of tires. This is for 5th place here in order. Jesse right there, 96. Not much going on anywhere really around the track. Just a lot of lap cars and non-lap cars kind of working around each other. That's what you see a lot of side-by-side for. A lot of these cars not for position. Trent Ringler out front still leading Dwayne Hunt by about 6.5 seconds. And he will still have to hit pit road. So it's going to be a matter of when all this cycles through. Johnny should take the lead. Once all of it cycles through, we'll just have to see if Trent or Dwayne can run Johnny back down in the amount of time that they have. Pit stops underway. Dwayne Hunt is in. Trent Ringler has pitted from the lead. That was a big one. He is down and away. 14-3. Bentley Glasser also on pit road in the 24. Down and away for him. A little slower stop. 14.8. Josh Connors also in. He'll be dropping the jack. There he goes. Todd Guest just hitting pit road with Jesse Bennell. Steve Unich, Joshua. So Kian Riley staying out. He will be hitting pit road here sooner than later. And Johnny will retake the lead. Michael Trevarthen should end up around 2nd, and Matts will be around 3rd. Give or take a little bit on that, but we'll have to wait and see. When Kian Riley hits pit road, down the way, Todd Guest, 14.8. Going to be a tight race out of pit road here for the 96, and Jesse, a little bit faster stop, is going to come out in front of Todd Guest. So looking right now, 8 cars will be able to lead lap. And let's make sure of that. Make that 8 cars on the lead lap. Yeah, I'm sitting here looking. Ringler's not going to be too far behind these guys as far as Riley. Once he really starts saving like he was earlier, that gap is going to close quite a bit here for Johnny once he takes the lead. You already see he's already saving. Sitting in second place, he knows Kian Riley has to pit. I don't know if he's going to have enough to make it. There he is, Corey Bent, for you guys that want to watch him. Ride along here with him for a couple moments. He's going to have to hit pit road here as well very soon. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and do it now, so we'll ride down pit road with him. So he's giving up a little bit of time right here. He's coming on to pit road a lot later than what he should. And I'm sure he knows that. I mean, his I rating shows that he's a pretty good driver, but so he is in a box, and he will take 4 tires and fill it up. Came downshifting down to first and get ready to go here. Good stop, though. 14.3, not bad. Down and away. And he will work off the exit of pit road and get back on the racetrack. Unfortunately for him, though, he will go 2 laps down. May be able to get that back here, though, with fresher tires. Once again, no caution in this one, which is kind of surprising, I think, when we look around at it. We are looking at some different angles as the race continues on here from New Hampshire. We're on lap 93, coming to 94 next time by. And look at this mess that Kian Riley is in. All these guys that's going around him has already pitted. So he is in that situation where he's going to be giving up a lot of spots here. Once he does hit pit road, he'll have to work back around these guys. He's not going to be able to save that much. So he's just hoping for a yellow now. I see Patrick going around him. Well, the battle's actually going on now. Looking right here, Josh Connors leading this group with Steve Enos, Joshua, Levi Poland a little bit further back. But you see the 27 looking underneath the 15. This is actually 410th. Unit's trying to take that spot away. Looks like he does. Joshua also looking to take that spot away from Josh Connors. And the 17 does. Also, here's the thing I was talking about earlier. Trent Ringler, he pitted at the perfect time. He is trying to run down yet a 63. This is big right here because Johnny's trying not to pit anymore. Well, he's done made his bed because he is closing in on Johnny now. By the way, Kian Riley just hit pit road. So right here's your battle for the lead. Johnny has yet to hit pit road after trying to do this on one stop. He is going to definitely be giving up the lead because he is not going to be able to save enough here. And yeah, he's not even cutting the car off now. He's actually racing pretty hard here, but Don't know if you're going to be able to hold him off with that in your rearview mirror. There's a little bit of damage right there on the 26, though. But with fresher tires, I mean, it is a matter of time. The 63 gets the boot out of the way and able to save it for now. And for how long? Because the 26 of Trent Ringler are looking to go back-to-back here in this one. Winner last week at Michigan, trying to do the same thing here at New Hampshire, which would be a step in the right direction for that car. If we go look and you see the pass for the lead sliding up in front of 63, may try to cross him up. Crossover not going to be able to happen. Bentley Glasser this year, by the way. I'm sorry, not Bentley Glasser. Trent Ringler this year, by the way. 1 win so far this year. And that comes last week from Michigan. That is a step in the right direction for him. Josh Connors, Kian Riley. Riley on fresher tires, should be able to take it. He does take that spot away. Move Kian back inside the top 10. He's going to be able to run down a lot of these cars, actually, I feel like, and have a pretty solid finish still. No race next week, but we will be live on July the 11th for Richmond, which will be fun. As you see, Adam Matz and Bentley Glasser both, well, 24 away fresher tires going to take that spot away. Matz has yet to hit pit road as well. It's pretty much going to be the Ringler show, it appears. We will have to keep an eye on that, though. Make sure everything goes well. Here's Jesse Bennell and Todd Guess. Jesse actually a little bit fresher tires. See if he can get around Todd here. There's the run off the corner. Not quite there yet. Further back, the 7 and the 31, it looks like Trevarthen going to be able to hold on to 13th for now. Yeah, he's going to be able to pull away a little bit here as well. Remember, Hunter Waters on 43-lap old tires. There's a few of them like that actually in this field, including the guy right in front of Todd Guess, who Guess trying to run down Adam Matz right here on the back bumper. And I know we got a lot of people watching Corey Benton not having a great night. Trust me, this is one of them tracks that a lot of people hate. Like, I'm going to be honest, this is one of the tracks I absolutely despise. I do not race here at all just because I hate this place. We'll see how he does at Richmond, though. Richmond usually is a little bit different for a lot of people. Short track racing, always fun to watch. See Brent Adams, Ray Polking back here. And Ray going to be able to take that spot away. As you watch the FSR Toyota out front, leading by 4.6 seconds over Johnny Avila. Don't know if Dwayne's going to be able to catch Johnny or not. He is gaining quite a bit every lap, about a half a second to a second every lap. So, kind of keep an eye on that. I want to mention Kian Riley just got around Adam Matz a moment ago. Kian actually working on Jesse here for the 6th position. And sliding, not going to be able to slide up just yet. And he does take that spot away. Levi Poland and Josh Connors. Connors may have just took this spot away, actually, from Poland. Who is that exiting pit road? Looks like William Kemp may have just exited pit road, and Blaine Adams both. Todd Guess, Kian Riley, Dwayne Hunt just getting around Johnny for second as well. There you see that change. Dwayne right there in second. Dwayne's having a good year so far this season. He finished well last week, and if I'm not mistaken, doing pretty well in the points as well. Currently 8th in the points, but going to help himself here tonight a little bit if he can manage a second place run. Dwayne Hunt finishing P3 last week. So he's going to one-up himself here tonight if he can hold on. I believe this might be his best finish of the season if I double check, but yeah, it would be his best finish of the season if he can hang on to a second place finish. Levi Poland, Josh Connors. Poland going to slide up in front of Connors and take away the 11th position. Adam Matz and Steve Unich. This is for 8th place. Matt's probably going to have to give this up. He's probably saving. Not so much there. Joshua looking to take that spot away as well. That will be for 10th, or I'm sorry, for 9th. You do see Matt's giving up that spot. Looking right here, Trent Ringler still leading the way here. You see Michael Trevarthen about to go around Ringler. That's not for position. That's just to get back on the lead lap. This will put 13 cars back on the lead lap here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway in this caution-free race, which is kind of surprising because in practice these guys was all over the place, and when we got going here and everybody settled in, it has been a calm one for the most part. With coming to 118 laps are going to be shown on the board this time. As you see right there, the 31 getting back around our race leader to get back on the lead lap. I mean, everybody's spaced out for the most part. Here's the closest position battle. Steve Eunice and Joshua, that's actually for the 8th position. Joshua not able to close in on Steve right there, but still a good 90 away for the driver of the 17. Once again, everybody's spaced out quite a bit here in this one. Here's Ray Polking, though. This is for position for 15th. Coming to lap 120 next time by. Ray's trying to close that gap on Patrick a little bit here. In the 46 Chevrolet. All in all, pretty clean and simple race for a lot of these guys. Nothing too crazy. I mean, it's pretty crazy watching these guys try to make it all the way to the end on one tank of fuel. It looks like some guys may be able to, for the most part. I think there's only 3 maybe guys out there maybe doing it now. Johnny, Adam Matz, and Hunter Waters are all trying the one-stop strategy. It looks like it's going to work out pretty decent here for Johnny, as he's going to have a chance at least at a top 5. Don't know if he's going to be able to hold on to 3rd or not. As that gap keeps getting closer and closer. You see Kian Riley right there behind him for 3rd place. This could be a battle here for a moment. Riley last time by 4/10 quicker than Johnny. You see Riley closing in here for 3 laps to go at the line. We do got a lap car. Unfortunately, David Kamara up in front of these guys. See if Riley uses Kamara as a pick and maybe take that spot away. He looks to the inside. And Kian Riley sliding up in front of Johnny to take away P3 with 2 laps to go here for our race leader, Trent Ringler. Did not get to interview him last week because we had last week off, or I did anyway, because stuff that happened. But we're going to be talking to Trent here momentarily, it looks like. As long as nothing happens crazy here coming out of turn 4, he's going to get the white flag. And the race will be official here in this yellow free race. We will be caution free. Wow, that does not happen very much in New Hampshire. White flag in the air, of course. Thanks to all our sponsors. Max Pappas, Butt Kicker, Infinite Hero as well. And, of course, Clocks by Christopher. Through turns 3 and 4 this time. Trent Ringler looks to go back-to-back here in New Hampshire. Out of turn 4. Trent Ringler will look up. He will see the checker flag. He will put it in victory lane here from New Hampshire Motor Speedway. P2 is going to go to Dwayne Hunt as he crosses the line. P3, Kian Riley crosses the line in third. Johnny Villa is able to hold on to P4. Bentley Glasser will finish, looks like, in P number 5. Yes, P5 for Glasser. We're going to talk to a couple guys here in just a moment, though. One of them being this guy. Here in the booth, you're going to see some burnouts and all that fancy stuff as Trent Ringler going to celebrate here on the front stretch at New Hampshire. Second win in a row. Haven't said that in a while for this guy, the FSR driver. Got a nice little burnout here. We're going to talk to him right now. Trent, set him up in a booth, buddy. You got a copy?
Yeah, we got you.
Fast all night, dude. From practice over, carries over to the qualifying and into the race. Talk us through that caution-free race and strategy plays out for your part.
Yeah, I had figured that it was going to be quicker to do a two-stop other than trying to stretch it and doing one. The fall-off was well over 2 seconds. So, yeah, stopping twice, having a 40 laps of fresher tires there was the way to go.
Back-to-back wins now, man. You got one at Michigan. You got one here. You have to be filled with momentum because the regular season coming to a close here, and still a few weeks away, of course. But you got to feel pretty good right now.
I do. Feels pretty good to get 2 in a row. Last week was on fuel mileage. Tonight was
domination.
Not necessarily. It was, the right strategy call and also just being good here. So, yeah, pretty good win for me. Thanks.
For sure on that one, man. Any shout-outs you want to give out here tonight?
Just to the guys that put this on. I know there's so much work that goes into putting on a league, and these guys do a really good job of policing everybody, keeping things clean, and that's why we can have green races like this. So these guys do a great job. It's a really fun league to run in. Lots of guys in here that are good and capable of winning week in and week out. So it's pretty fun.
For sure, man. Way to go out there and do it tonight. From green flag to checker, you was always up there. So good job tonight.
Yep, thank you.
Thanks a lot, buddy. Next up, we're going to talk to Dwayne Hunt, who puts it in P2 here tonight. Feel like Dwayne's going to be pretty happy. Dwayne, best finish of the season, coming off a third last week. And, man, you keep moving up one more spot. Maybe could happen next week.
Well, next week's an off week, so I can't have it next week. But Richmond is my favorite racetrack on here, so we'll see how that goes.
Man, talks to you not, dude. It was honestly a second-place finish. You got to be pretty happy with it.
Yeah, I think I started 9th. And it was kind of tough getting through traffic, but we got spread out far enough there, and I got all the way up to 3rd before I pitted, and I actually was in 2nd because I think Trent pitted a couple laps before me, and I didn't realize, or else I probably went with him. I'd have been a little bit closer to him, but I was kind of catching him on that last run. I just didn't have enough there at the end.
For sure on that one, man. Well, this has to feel, we kind of just hit on it a minute ago. The momentum switching a little bit. I just asked Trent the same thing, so I can ask you, do you feel like it's switching a little bit? Maybe, tide's turning a little bit here.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, last race was a fuel mileage race. This one not so much. Just a kind of a fuel strategy race, right. I guess, when you wanted to pit. And then Richmond next week would be, or a couple weeks from now, will be pretty good. So hopefully the momentum train keeps rolling. We can keep finishing the top 5 up here and get the win here pretty soon.
Not surprising, dude. Xfinity cars so far, second here tonight. Good job. Shout-outs and all that you want to give out?
Yeah, I think Arizona Laminate, our family business. My dad for being my spotter, and Ray and Adam, my teammates that we practice with every week. So I think we've definitely all gotten a little bit better. Like Adam's got a couple wins this season. I'm on the verge, it looks like. Hopefully we can get Ray up here pretty soon. It'd be awesome.
I always wondered who your spotter was, but now I know. Hey, good job tonight, man.
All right, thanks.
Thanks a lot, buddy. Next up, Kian Riley going to finish in 3rd place. Let's see if we actually have him. I do not think he's actually in here, so... Kian does finish in 3rd place here tonight. All in all, guys, the race was pretty good. I mean, not super surprising to see, a caution-free race from these guys. I'm a little surprised to see it happen here at New Hampshire. I think that sort of surprises everybody. All in all, pretty solid race here tonight, though. I hope everybody enjoyed it. We'll get a look here at your full race rundown right now, as you guys can see it right here on your screen. We do have an off week next week for these guys because of 4th of July, but we will be back the week after because of we'll be at Richmond. We do have a broadcast Tuesday here at Eastern Shore Racing League. No broadcast Wednesday, no broadcast Thursday, so we only have one this week. So hope you guys enjoy your time off. We will, and I'll probably do a special couple broadcasts here for myself and for Todd Chase again. But we hope everybody enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you like the broadcast, please, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. You have a great night. Take care as always, and God bless.